Welcome back to Tom's Live. Today's Sunday special is king prawn and tomato sauce with linguine pasta. So the ingredients you need is a pack of king prawns. To make the tomato sauce, you'll need 1 onion, 1 pepper, garlic, fresh thyme, salt and ground black pepper, 1 tin of tomatoes and linguine pasta. So first step, we're going to prep all the vegetables. I'm going to start off with the pepper. So first step, you're going to prep your pepper. You first want to chop the lid off and you want to take all the seeds out and the flesh. So what you're doing is you're just taking it all out, getting all them seeds and the white skin. You might need to give it a little tap. So what you're doing is you're just picking any of the skin and seeds out you have missed. And then you give it one final tap. Should look like that. And if you want, you can also use your top lid. You just pop it down. If you want to use a bit more pepper, but you don't want the stalk and the seeds. And then you'll finally chop your pepper. So next step, you want to chop your pepper in half. You want to flatten it. And you want to chop it into 4. Keep it together. And you just want to start slicing them. You should get about 5 or 4 chunks out of each one. And what you do is you're going to get a bowl after you've finally diced them. You'll keep doing that with all your peppers. And with your tops, what you've got, you'll just go round them and just give them a slice like that. You don't want them to be too big. You just want nice thin pieces. So I'll just show you one more time. Just like that. And then you place them in the bowl and you just finish off doing your pepper before you prep your onion. So next step, we're going to prep our garlic. You'll get a garlic bowl and you want to take 2 pieces off. So you're first going to trim your ends. And you peel both of the ends and all the skin off. Just like that. And once you have peeled and chopped your ends off, you're going to place your knife on top of the garlic. You're going to give it a good force and press down. And then you're just going to chop it into little pieces. Always remember to move your fingers out the way. You want nice little pieces. Then you're going to get your mixing bowl. You're going to place it all in. And you'll do your other garlic clove. You will need 2 garlic cloves. So next step, you want to prep your thyme. You'll get a bunch. And you just want to chop all the way through. You need the stalks too. So you might have to give it a little bit of force. This will give flavour to our dish. It's up to you how much you want to use. And what you want to do is you just want to give it one final chop. So you bring it all together into a little bunch. And then you're just slicing it. Just like that. So it's got nice and fine. Then you're going to get a little bowl. And then you're going to place all that in. Just like that. You won't need a lot, but you'll just need a small handful. So next step, you want to prep your onion. You first want to chop your end off. like to flatten it so it's more easy to chop. So I've chopped it down the middle, and now I just chop my other ends off. You want to peel 2 layers of the skin. So once you have chopped your end off your onion, you just want to slice it, but not all the way through. Always remember to move your fingers out the way, and you just want to chop it into pieces. And then just give them another chop if they haven't gone all the way through. Don't want them too small, but we don't want them too big. Just like that. Then you're going to get your bowl with your garlic in, and then you place them all in. Just like that. And then you do the same with your other half of onion, and this will be your base for your tomato sauce. So next step, you want to switch on your hob. You want to set the front ring on high. You want to get the small pan, and you want to place that on the ring. Let that just heat up for a few minutes, and then when you're nearly getting to the end of making your sauce, you can switch on your hob to boil your linguine. It's in this pan over here. I have put some water in, and then you will just put that on a low simmer. So first step, once your pan is nice and hot, you want to place all your onion and garlic in the pan. You want to sweat these for 3 to 5 minutes so they bring out flavour and soften. So you're just giving them a little stir. Just move them with the wooden spoon so they all get nicely coated. And then after 3 to 5 minutes, when they are nearly softened and all got a nice golden colour on them, you add in your thyme to give them flavour. But we'll do that in a minute. You just want to start frying your onion and garlic. Now you want to add in your thyme to your onions and garlic so they give flavour. So your thyme with your leaves and stalks will start to sweater and give the flavour to your onions and garlic. And don't worry if they stick to the bottom of the pan. Once we have added in our peppers, we add in our tomatoes and prawns. But I'll show you that in a minute. You just want to carefully get all the way around the pan. Now you want to add in your peppers and any of the juices from the pepper. You give that a little bit of a stir so they start to soften and coat into all our onions, garlic and thyme. Just for another minute, and then you add in your tomatoes, your tinned tomatoes and your prawns and the juice to start making your sauce. And then when you're starting to make your sauce in the next minute, you also switch on your back ring to start boiling your linguine. Just get it. So now you want to put on the back ring to start boiling your linguine. So you just want to put it on medium. And you've got the lid on so the steam can stay in. You want to keep your linguine pasta for 10 to 15 minutes so it goes nice and soft. Now you want to get your tomatoes and place them all in. Give that a little bit of a stir so everything comes off the bottom of the pan. Be careful it doesn't splash at you. And then in a minute you add in your prawns and seasoning. This is like a tomato prawn linguine pasta recipe today. This is good if you are a pescatarian. Now you want to add in your prawns with all the juice. The juice will give flavour. And once you've got them all out, you give them a little bit of a stir. You just want to put it on you just want to lower your heat. And then before you put the lid on, to let this simmer, you add in some salt and ground black pepper to season. But just be careful when you're stirring it, it doesn't splash you, because it could be a little bit hot. So you know you want to add in some seasoning. Start off with a little bit of ground salt. And a little bit of ground black pepper. Shake that all your hand, and then just give that a little bit of a stir in to give flavour to our prawns. And then we'll put the lid on to let this simmer while we wait for our tagliatelle, our linguine to cook. And then once our linguine is cooked, we'll toss it into our prawn and tomatoes. As you can see, when your linguine pasta is done, I have tossed it in with my prawns and tomato sauce. So I hope you like making my tomato and prawn linguine pasta. Don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe, and thank you.